Yo, what's up? How are you doing today? I'm watching Moist Critical right now. The Gideon situation. It's funny. Is that right? Um, I'm here. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff, but I'm here. Good news though, I did drop a ton of weight while uh this last month had passed and the breakup and everything. Do I want $1 million? Yes. Yes, I do. I would love $1 million. I would love $1 million indeed. But anyways, good news. I dropped a ton of weight, y'all. Ton of weight. Uh, Before the breakup, a little over a month ago, I was 336, pushing 340. Well, now we're down at 275, baby. I've been doing as much work as I possibly can, exercising and really just working my ass off as best as I can. Dealing with all this is so much for one person. It really is. But I guess I'm alright. I'm here. I'm pushing through everything. I'm just sitting here, bored. So. Delta Force? Why does that sound familiar? Cutie. If only that were true. Nothing much. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just watching YouTube, all streaming on YouTube. I'm just bored. It's just my body's too tired for me to do anything. Exercising day in and day out, and then going to work on top of it. It's a lot. It's a lot. I did another 5-mile walk yesterday, and God, my feet are not my biggest fans right now. Just a couple days before that, I did a 9-mile walk. I was walking all over the place. But I've done a lot of work, but I got a lot more to do, so. Yeah. Trying my best and doing what I can. Just doing what I can. It's been rough recently, really. Like, since the breakup and everything, because my dog, Momo, he's gotten really depressed, It sucks. He's gotten really depressed because he misses the other dogs, Finn and Maggie, and he misses my ex really badly. I miss her too, Yeah, breakup. Things are just not going my way, to be honest. It was it's just a situation where she felt like she couldn't commit to me, which is, what I'm saying, like, that's just crazy. And it sucks because in my mind and in my heart, I wanted to marry this person, so it's like, not gonna, what I'm saying, like, be over that ever. That was like the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. How many years? It was a year and a few months, I believe. 3 or 4, something like that. But it's just, The way we clicked, you know? The way we clicked, it was amazing. And that's why we got together. We got along very well, but it's like over time things soured for some reason and I don't know why. She must be with someone already. Good for you. I doubt that. I don't know. I doubt it. It sucks though. I don't know. Hopefully things, work out eventually and we fix everything. I really miss her. I miss laying next to her, kissing her, hugging her, all that. Well, no, she's just scared and going through a mental crisis. So she felt like it's unfair for her to be with me and be unsure and still be in a relationship with me. And I don't know. Like, we did a lot together, I was 100% on this human being. Still am. But sometimes people need a break from everything. It happens. Sometimes people can get overwhelmed by too many things at once, and then maybe they need that time alone. And that's the situation that we're dealing with right now. She just needs her time alone. It sucks, but it is what it is, I just gotta try to push through somehow. Because she wasn't unsure when we got together. So when we had got together, fuck it. I don't know, man. We were together for a good minute. I don't know, like 5 months, 6 months, and then that's when things probably started to change around because, we were moving in together. We got a dog together, and probably so the best way I can explain it from her perspective and what she told me is that it's just a lot and everything. She was unsure for I can't can I say that? The hurting oneself kind of situation. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't say it because of YouTube. The little sewer slide thing. But that's one of the reasons. And right now she's getting help and all that, and we're figuring everything out. But I haven't talked to her in a little while, and I feel bad that I haven't, but that's because I want her to have her space and just, what I'm saying, like I want her to have her space and be able to figure out what she wants, because ultimately I do want her in my life regardless. What up, Tom? How you doing, bud? I'm here. Just dealing with a lot as usual, but I do got some good news, Tom. I dropped a lot of weight. Ever since the breakup and everything happening, I've been working my ass off and just exercising like crazy. When it happened, I was like 336, pushing 340, and now I'm down to 275. I weighed myself a couple days ago. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's gotten cooler on my end over here, so it's not bad. Yeah. Yeah. I keep doing it over and over. Like, I haven't had a day to rest really. And I know that you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to, take your time. But it's like when I get that feeling, like those emotions and everything starts welling up inside, it's like I have to do something, and I'd rather do that than text her and talk and make things worse, So I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest, Tom. I really am. Like, I really. You have no idea how much. How much I really miss her, man. You really don't. It really sucks. Like, my hair's being stupid right now. But, yeah. I've been a widower for almost 3 years. Wife died, and now I got one kid. I do understand. Yeah. Like, the feeling, like when I go to bed, the feeling that I get is like I really want to be right next to her. You know what I'm saying? Laying next to her, make sure she's sleeping well, and laying next to my dogs because I really miss my princess. I really miss my princess. You have no clue, man. My God. I miss my princess. I miss my Finn. Yeah, I know. We talked a lot. That is very true. I just, it's hard trying to find ways to occupy myself and keep myself busy, especially when it's super hot outside. And it's like, I know I can't go walking around for 9+ miles every day in this kind of heat. It's not good for anybody, but it's like I gotta find something, you know? And losing weight is that's my number one goal right now. I'm not even doing it for her or for our relationship or anything like that. I'm doing it because it's for me. You know, it's years of self-hatred that just I piled on, you know, because instead of like dealing with the feelings that I had at the time of whatever was going on, I'd rather just I'd rather just eat food and try and forget about it, or eat sweet things, or drink sweet drinks and stuff like that, and just try and forget. But it's like I can't keep doing that to myself because ultimately, like realistically, if I did that this time, I wouldn't survive. To be honest, I wouldn't. Oh yeah, no, I don't like sweet things that much, to be honest. It's more so sweet drinks that gets me. Like I'm not like if I eat like a pie, you know, it'd be with family members and shit like that, like a like get-togethers or Thanksgiving or something like that. I don't just go out of my way to eat shit like that. Oh, I'm seeing what life's about right now. It's not very fun, to be honest. It's very depressing. What do you call a cow that has been knighted? What is that? Uh, I don't know like that, but we've been. Oh fuck. And I appreciate that. Sure, well, I don't really get it. Biggie much. Yeah, I mean, it's just the biggest thing that's killing me here, right? Just for everybody that's here, like Tom understands. But the biggest thing for me that's killing me is like being away from home. You know, like those two dogs that are there, like they might be dogs to anybody else, but to me that's like my kids, you know? It's my princess. It's my Finn. And like I miss her just as much as I miss them. And it really sucks that the situation it is this right now. And I hope it gets better, you know. I hope eventually shit gets back together and we get back together, but to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. as sad as it is. As much as I do want that, I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest. And it sucks to say that because, like, she was my future. We were gonna get married, we were gonna have kids. It was just, and shit changes. Sucks. Let's see. I haven't been with your channel long, but I respect you. You've been nothing but respectful to me. I try to be respectful back. And I appreciate that so much. That's all I ask for. I just want everybody to be kind to each other. And everybody to be understanding and just be able to talk to one another. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, for those that are new here, Tom isn't new, but like I said, the way I think things should be is I feel like everybody should be able to talk to one another so everybody has somebody to talk to. Because, like, in my situation, I feel like nobody really understands how sad to me this situation is, right? But Tom understands because he's dealt with some of this shit in the past. But it's like, in my community, on my YouTube here, I feel like everybody should be able to talk to one another, because maybe you could learn something from my situation that could help you with yours, and vice versa. I think it should be like that. Everybody's able to talk and help each other. All right, let's see. Where you made that earthquake in Colombia, didn't you? No. Your mom did, though. I lack context. If you don't know her, it doesn't hurt you. Could you please explain what happened between you and the girl? You don't have to, you just need the context. Space. So essentially we broke up because she, for one, she wanted us to be just friends at the time when she brought this up to me, because she felt like she wasn't able to fully commit to me, because she did want to get married and she did want to have kids. But personally, I think the case is that scares her, because every other person that she's ever been with has always mistreated her or did something terrible to her. The R word a lot, and mental abuse and physical abuse and things like that. And I think what's scaring her is that I'm not like that. Does that make sense? Like, not being abused makes you uneasy kind of situation. Because that's how it is, and it's super unfortunate. It really is. It really is. This fucking hair is pissing me off. But yeah, it's super unfortunate. And being in that house doesn't help either, because in that house, so many bad things, so many awful things happen. Respectfully, how old are you? I'm 28. Been through it all. I am 29. Well, yeah, 29. But, it's just, being in that house for her, and I didn't know some of this stuff, right? So when she was a kid, a lot of that terrible stuff happened to her. Yeah, so when she was a kid, a lot of that terrible stuff happened to her over and over again all the time. And she had told me about that, and that truly sucks. There's nothing I can do to help with that, because that was in the past. But I just recently learned about this one because we had talked and we had an argument, and she brought it up, and I just sat there quiet because it really did upset me, and I was starting to cry, because it's such a sad situation. I'm sorry, I'm getting sorry. I'm trying to get it together. It's just and see like my hands, they my hands shake when I get really upset and anxiety rises and everything. I'll read your messages in a second, just to let me try and get through what I'm saying. But she told me about all the horrible shit that happened to her when she was a kid, right? She was just tortured and beaten and molested and raped, and so it was just awful. Nothing, shit like that shouldn't happen to children or anybody. Truly. In the argument that we had, she had told me that even in the same bed that we slept in every night, she slept in that bed, she had to think about the fact that her past exes had raped her in that same bed. And every night she fought with those feelings to lay next to me because she felt safe next to me. Nobody should ever have to deal with that in their life. It's the worst shit possible in the world, and it's just disgusting. And every night she dealt with that because she loved me. It's awful. It really is. And I'm not forcing her to marry me. I told her she didn't have to if she didn't want to. I wouldn't be mad either way. But I did tell her that I have always been and always would be loyal. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't read the messages. My eyes. I'm sorry. I need to scroll. Let's see. What can you do to help? There's really nothing you can do, Tom. I mean, if you want to make a post and try and get some more subscribers here so I have more people to talk to, that would help. Spread the word, Like, I feel like I want this to be like a safe place where everybody can talk about their feelings. But that's just awful. Like, that should not happen, man. To anybody, no matter who it is. It's just terrible. And she told me that those thoughts and those images and everything that happened to her plays over and over again in her head like a movie. And I know what that's like because when we broke up, I just kept thinking about all those really fun times that we had together, all those happy times and all those times I got to see her beautiful smile and everything. And I know what it's like. In my way, it helped me, but in her way, it was just tearing her down and destroying her. And it doesn't help that she's in that house. That house, man, is like, she's surrounded by all the terrible, terrible shit that happened to her. It's just not fair, man. And she said, it's okay. I'm just too fucked up in the head from everything that happened to me. It's fine. I've always been a stepping stone for everybody in life, and this is just going to be another one, I guess. That's awful. That's awful. We had so many talks, and she always tries to put herself down. I don't know why. She's such an amazing and beautiful human being. She really is. Let me read. Best for you and her is to give her your time and space and calm down. No, that's what I'm doing. I haven't been messaging her or calling her or anything like that, but I did tell her that I am giving her space and leaving her alone. Maybe we come back together and things are better. I don't know. Sarah Billings, how can I help? May I help? Um, just share the stream. Drop a like on the stream. And get more. It'll get the stream into the algorithm. More people will come in and talk. You want to help? Do that. Because the other situation, there's nothing I can do to help that. She has to fix herself. I can't do it. But it doesn't mean I won't be there every step of the way to help if I can. As best as I can, I guess. When your relationship ask for marriage. So you could be mad if you want, but the sad thing is I never even brought it up. That was her. That was her. It's a lot to deal with. It really is. And to think that every night she's in that house, just sitting there stewing and all that bullshit, you know? It sucks, bro. I respect you for laying it out. We're all unreal. I married my wife after one day. It lasted 23 years till she died. That's fucking amazing. I hope it gets like that for me, man. I really do. Till your girlfriend is angry. I'm here as your boyfriend. I don't even know if you meant to say that. Do you play Rocket League? No. I'm not really into sports like games. I know it's still soccer, so I'm just not really into sports. I don't know what the fuck. When's the last time you talked to her? Uh, she was messaging me yesterday about her house because my brother was like looking for houses, and I guess he stumbled onto that house and didn't realize what house it was, and he was just like, nah, I don't want it. But she was messaging me already, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not. Shut up, Timu. What was I saying? Oh yeah, she was messaging me about that, and I was just like, so she was like, sorry to bother you, and I was like, you're not bothering me. I'm just not trying to bother you. You know, like I don't want to keep bugging you, like. 'Cause I don't want her to feel like I'm smothering her because I'm not trying to. And I know that's probably what it's coming off as. But I can't help it. You know, it's like this is the person I've loved for over a year, and even then, that doesn't even matter. Like I love her regardless, whether we're together or not. And I really, really, really wish we were back together. I wish we could just leave and travel the country in an RV like we wanted to. I really wish we got to do that. Forget about girlfriend for 2 months, focus on boyfriend. That's what I've been doing. That's why I've been exercising every single day that I can and every second that I get. She's trying to work on herself to better herself. And I want to do the same. Because I don't think it's fair that if we do get back together, me and her, I don't think it's fair that she worked on herself and I didn't work on me. If we're coming together, we got to be If we're coming back together as a team, as a new May, it's got to be a new Anthony too. I can't allow that. In no way, shape, or form would that ever be fair. In a couple months, everything will be clear. I hope. And I hope things are better. But we won't know until then. I'm a female, talk to me, stop flirting. What do you want to tell her? How much I love her. How much I miss her. How much she means to me. How much I wish we had gone on hundreds of thousands of dates. How I wish we had gotten married. I wanted to go to Hawaii, take her on a little trip to Hawaii. I was going to try and do a cruise for us on the biggest boat that we can get. Now, I didn't want to tell her. I was going to surprise her with the tickets, and talk to my boss because we both work for the same boss. I was going to talk to her and see if she could smooth something out, And, yeah. I wanted to do it on I wanted to propose to her on a beach in Hawaii with a beautiful sunset and have somebody take the picture. I did. See ya, Ahmed. And I am working on myself. Always will. Tell me what you tell her. Let's break it down. Sarah is in the Tomcat Army. I don't need to interject. She's got this. Yeah. There's more, though. Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys a story? Would you guys like that? Tell you a story about our first date. So, when she had first gotten to that job, I always walked around like I had chips all over my shoulders, some kind of weight that I had always been carrying with me all the time. Professor Cyrus, we don't know each other like that. I've been online for 5 years. God knows all I've done. Let it out. We're here to help. Yes, do time. So, when I had first met her, like I said, I had chips on my shoulders at the time. I just felt like I had this enormous weight that I always carried around with me because I just felt so hateful, and I was always so angry, and I felt like I hated the world and everybody in it, and the best I could describe is it was like I felt like I was in a valley of darkness. I was alone. I was cold. I was angry. I was sad because I felt like nobody else in the world loved me. And I was dealing with a lot of heavy shit then too. But she came in that first day, and I hadn't even talked to her yet. She smiled, and it was like, your chin. Anyone? She smiled. I hadn't even talked to her yet. It was like all the color in my world came back, and I felt warm again. Her smile was so beautiful. God, it warmed up my whole world, you know. And I wasn't mad anymore. I wasn't hateful anymore. I was just super curious on this individual that I had met. Cause God, she looked beautiful. She had the most amazing voice. Just listen. If you want to help, just listen. It helps me because I get to talk about my favorite day in my entire life. So we started talking more uh, as I got to know her over the weeks, right? And we clicked like no other, you know? Like I had met so many people before, so many people, but I had never clicked with her like I did. It was like I found my other half, and I was just so happy. I was so excited, and there was a night that we were working together, and she had broken down. She had started crying, and I didn't know what was going on. Somebody had called out, so it was just me and her, and we were there by ourselves, and it was a long day, and she just broke down crying, and that sucked. I didn't like seeing that actually at all. I don't like seeing her cry. So I held her in my arms to console her, stop her from crying, because she was just losing it, She was just so scared, terrified. She was mortified. That's not right. So I talked to her after I calmed her down a little bit. And turned out at the time that her ex that she had just broken up with, he was in the house, and he was threatening to kill her. And it was terrifying her. She was mortified. It was just not fair. So I told her to go get the police and take him to the house, and I'd finish up everything at work, and she could just take the rest of the night off if she needed to. And she did. I told her to text me and call me when she got there, when she was safe. And she did. And every night after that, every night, we texted till 2 and 3 a.m. Never missing a beat, ever. She sent a text, I immediately sent the reply. I love that woman so much. So a month or so goes by, a couple weeks after that, and I asked her if she'd go on a date with me. She said absolutely yes. Man. Absolutely yes. She was so excited. So excited. So, our first date. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. I love this story. So, our first date, we went to the movie theater. And I was like thinking, I was like, that's probably not the best idea for the first date because you're in a movie, you're not going to talk too much. That didn't matter. We had we got there 40 minutes early because we are time blind, and if you don't know what that means, is time gets away from you very easily. So you could show up like I don't know 2 hours early by accident, not even thinking about it because you're like overthinking and panicking, or you just show up super late. Thanks, Tom. Thank you very much. And so so we're walking around the mall. Uh, like I said, 40 minutes early because we thought we were gonna be late. And she does this thing that I love. She hates it so much, but I love it so much. She talks nervously, and she doesn't shut up. And I fucking love that so much, so much. You have no idea. And she just she doesn't stop talking, and I love that. I love when she gets nervous and she doesn't stop, because I think it's hilarious. Because she'll just ramble on about random shit that doesn't even fucking matter or pertain to the conversation, and I love that. I love it so much. She hates it. So we had eventually gotten hungry, so so we went to the food court. Am I okay? Talking about a very amazing woman that I met. And so so we go to the food court and we're just looking around. We didn't see anything that we really wanted. We're like, it's all right. Let's go see what this place is. And it turns out the place is called Charlie's Subs and Wings. Amazing food. So I had never had it, neither has she. So we were like, let's try this. We go and we get it, and we get a whole box of wings, scorpion flavor, hot sauce on them, right? So we we go to sit down, and we go to open the box, and before we can even open the box, we look at the time. We're like, oh fuck, we're gonna be late for the movie. And so we bolted out to the car as fast as we could, and we put the wings in the car. We didn't even get a chance to eat any of them. We were so upset. We were like, fuck it, we'll get to them later. So we get into the movie theater, and it turns out that she loves popcorn. She loves popcorn. Movie theater popcorn is one of her favorite snacks. So I got her the biggest bucket that they had. We get into the fucking movie, and we're the only ones there. Because we're time blind, we showed up to the movie 20 minutes early by accident. We didn't even get to eat our food. We were so nervous that we were going to miss the movie. So we're just sitting there talking for 20 minutes, just me and her, and then the movie starts, and people are coming in, and so then we're just talking, and then the movie gets quiet, gets down low, and she starts eating the popcorn, and she does this other thing that I love that she also hates. She hates it so fucking much. She chews food really loudly and swallows food and drinks very loudly. So she tries to quiet down when she's eating and shit in the movie theater because everybody's quiet. And I thought I was just sitting there laughing like that shit's it's just funny as fuck. Just that one individual in the movie theater making all the you ever been to a movie theater and you just you snuck in candy or something, you're opening up the bag and it's just being super fucking loud and everybody's just looking back at you yeah, what are you doing? That was the kind of situation for her. And so the movie was actually really good, and it was Avatar 3. And I hadn't even seen the second one yet. And I was like, absolutely, let's go. Let's go see it. Well, The movie was great, and we had a great time. Hours of fun, and I wish I could have it all back again. And that night we went back to my apartment. We went back to my apartment, and she sat on the bed, and I turned on Peaky Blinders, a TV show on Netflix. If you've never seen it, I recommend it. It's such a great show. And so we're sitting there, and I grab the wings, and I go to put them in the microwave and heat them up. And she yells, she's like, "No, don't!" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Don't have to heat it up. I like cold food." And I was like, "That's just so fucking weird. That's so fucking weird." But it makes her so unique, and I love that. I really do. I love everything about it. And so we ate cold wings and we watched Peaky Blinders, and the entire time we're just talking and talking and talking. And that was the first night that we were together, because she was gonna go home, but it was raining, and the roads were icy. There was snow everywhere, and I didn't want her to go because I didn't want her to get into an accident or something happen, and I couldn't help her. So I told her to stay, and she said okay. And so we just laid in my bed and we talked for hours, and that was the first time that we had been together, that we did what adults do when they love each other very much. And the next morning we woke up, I had to get ready for work, and she was going to drop me off. And she said, "Let's take a picture." She said, "Let's take a picture." And she said it's going to be one of the best ones yet. She was right. It was my best picture ever. And there's not a second that goes by that I'm not thinking about her. Not a second. It's been so much on my heart because I miss her so much. She means the world to me. She really does. And I can't see myself with anybody else, to be honest. Not a single person could fit the role that she has played in my life. I'd do so much to have that entire year back. You have no clue. I'd do it over and over and over. Groundhog Day every time. As long as it was that whole year. Or even just that night that I got to spend with her for the first date. What you looking for?
Rose, she went under there.
Yeah, she's right there. Have I told her? It's hard trying. Because she doesn't want to hear anything about the future or about us right now. She said she just wants to, she needs to love herself first. And I said that's fair. And I'm okay with that. But, and I know she misses me. I miss her too. I cared so much. I really do. Can you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. In my bag, there's an envelope. It's a white one. Can you bring it to me real quick? I don't really want to touch Rose, to be honest, but she's laying right here. She's trying to sleep, I think. Really mean it. She's one to miss out. Yes, and can you stay right there so you can put it back, please? Uh, I'll show you the picture um, of that night. And I keep this. I keep this with me, so I always feel like I got a piece of her with me. Because that night was just the happiest day of my life. And that is the picture that we took. And I was so happy. And I still am. And I have really big hopes that we do get back together, because I want to experience the rest of the world with her. Hey, take this. You put that back, please.
No.
Thank you. No, she's still here. Respect, man. That's why. You got a potty, buddy? That's one of our sons, mine and hers. His name's Momo. Momo is short, but the full name. I got you, buddy. Hold on. His full name is Momonosuke. She wanted to add in Jake because he looks a little bit like Jake from Finn and Jake. What? Adventure Time. So we named him Momonosuke Jake D. Kozuki. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you toss this on him, and I'll take him out because I need a second to finish this up. All right, let's see. I would have never left a man like you. Respect, man. She's the one that's missing out. You're a cool dude. Really respect you, man. I appreciate that. Sarah's already here. Good job. You're lucky you have enough subscribers to do a live stream. I don't have enough. Good luck. You both be patient. Sarah. Yeah. That's one of my good qualities that she likes about me, is that I'm patient. So. Oh, damn it. He's following you. Let me see if I can get him to come out. Mama. Where? Oh. Ah. All right. Come on, Mama. We'll go outside, buddy. Go potty. Let's go potty. Come on. Come on, Mama. He loves chasing my sister, so it's a little hard trying to get him to go pee when it's time. Come on, buddy. Come on. You gotta go potty. You gotta go potty. Come on. Come on, handsome boy. No, you're not chasing the cats. Come on. We got cats in the house and he loves chasing them. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's go potty. Mama, go potty. No? What's wrong, buddy? It sucks that you don't have enough to stream, buddy. Did they recently change that as a requirement? Like you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to do a live stream? Because if so, that sucks. I mean, like I could have sworn that you could just do it, right? Am I wrong? Tom, maybe you know. I could have sworn you didn't need a certain amount of subscribers for that. Sarah, respectfully, when was the last time you talked to her? It was that text, and I haven't Well, I guess that's not true because I did text her not too long ago and I asked her if she was okay. Just checking on her because that's my heart. I can't just let her sit there and be alone. I don't want. I wouldn't want that for me. You know. So I try to talk to her, but I try not to get on her nerves or anything like that. Come on, buddy, you got to go potty. Come on, let's go potty. Come on, silly boy. Come on. Let's see. What did you talk about? If it's uncomfortable, you don't have to say. It's hard telling a woman how you feel. It is. It is, especially when that person is unsure about, you know, their living situation. If that makes sense. The sewer slide situation. That was ultimately the reason she didn't want to stay in a relationship with me is because she was unsure whether that was what she wanted or not. Because it was just all those thoughts and everything just keep piling up and piling up and piling up for her, and it sucks that she has to deal with that. So it's it's just one of those situations. We got turf war. We got turf war going on, buddy. You gotta come on. You gotta pee pee. Go potty. Don't eat the grass, silly. Come. You come. You wanna follow daddy? But yeah, it's tough right now, and it sucks for him because like I know he's just as depressed as I am because every once in a while he'll get up and he'll go looking for them, and when he can't find them, he just lays down and it's so sad. And I hate this so much for him because he misses his mama and he misses his brother and sister so much. It sucks, bro. It really does. Like it tears me apart on the inside all the time just thinking about this. And just smear it all over the wall. 100. I don't think I have ever done that part, smearing it on the wall and all that, and catching it. I don't think I'd ever do that personally. You probably shouldn't do that either. I'm not saying it's illegal, but I think it is frowned upon. So, but you do whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, bud. Momo, go potty. You gotta go potty, buddy. Stop worrying about him. He's just big mouth. He bark a lot. You try it. Starts to smell after a while. Then after a while, it should have started smelling the moment it all started to happen, and then I'd expect that it would start to smell after a while. What's wrong, buddy? What are you doing? What puppy doing? But Sarah and Tom, I appreciate you guys so much being here and just listening. I really do. I'm sorry if this is a little loud because neighbors cutting his grass and everything, but I really appreciate you guys for real. Like, what? Tom Pillar said. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys sitting here and listening and just being here. Like, it really does mean a lot. And like I said, this is what I want for my channel. Like, people should be able to talk about everything and just get things off their chest, you know? I hope that one day we do come back together, and I hope it does work out that time. I really do. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's it's a lot for one human being to handle, and then trying to figure out how to navigate the walls of everything. We did agree that me and her would start over as friends and take things slower and work toward it again. But it's just hard trying to do that right now because I don't want her to feel like I'm smothering her or overpressuring her to do stuff with me. I don't I don't want that. I don't want it to come off like that. She truly is an amazing person, and I honestly can't wait to see her again. All right, come on, buddy. Let's go in the house. If you guys want to see what he looks like, this is my handsome boy Momo. Momo, hey buddy, what are you doing? What Momo doing? We're going to the house. We're going to the house. All right, buddy. Hey, come back here. Let me get your harness or your vest off, bud. Come here. Hey, buddy. Can I get that off you? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. All right. There we go, buddy. Good job. All right. Where are we? Oh, hi, buddy. How Momo? What you doing, buddy? What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Usually, whenever I sit here at my Xbox, I'm watching YouTube and stuff. He'll come up on the couch right here. He'll climb up on the couch and he'll just sit over my shoulder and watch.
No.
He keeps trying to fuck with her, but
Oh no.
he doesn't understand. Rose does not like to play with dogs.
Oh no. I'm not gonna get out.
Great live, few trolls. I can handle them if need be. Nah, you're fine. I don't mind trolls. Cute doggo. I have 2 dogs. Oh, nice. 2 dogs, 2 cats. I love cats. My first cat, his name was Garfield. He was a big fat kitty. Orange, just like Garfield. Green eyes and all. I love that cat so much. I really miss him. I love your dog. Personally, I trust men who have dogs. Really? What makes you trust men to have dogs? What are you doing, kitty? Look at this that little kitten right there. She's new. She's been here for a little while. How long has she been here? A couple months?
Like 2 months?
She's been here 2 months. My sisters and my mom found her outside under a neighbor's, what is it called, a propane tank. And it was a blue rhino tank, so they named her Blue. But somebody just thrown her out there and just left her to be out there. It's just so sad. So they took her in. They took her in. Very pretty kitty. She's perfect. Perfect. Her eyes are silverish. Her fur is so fluffy. Where is she? Can you grab her and bring her here? Thank you. Sarah, what's the reason you trust men who have dogs? Why specifically dogs? Does a cat, change it? And he's just following right behind you. Oh, hello, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's not a big fan of me. Hey, you be nice. I know you're playing, but you can't play too rough. Oh my God, I almost fell. She is not dog. She's kitten. Small. Oof. But yeah, thank you all for just sitting there and listening. I really appreciate it. Men who have dogs have always treated me good. That's why. Ah, understood. Give me one second. I can fix my headset again. Oh, hey, can you aim that over here and mute the TV again? Thank you. And muted your TV. Okay. But yeah, I mean that's my Momo. We got him together when he was a puppy. He was 4 weeks old when we got him. I love that dog so much, bro. You have no clue that like he's like my son, literally. Like he's so damn precious. He ain't the brightest. He ain't the brightest, but he's learning. He's learning. He's learning new shit every day. You know, after the breakup and everything, it really sucks 'cause I wish he had seen it. I wish he got to see it. But Momo's never jumped off of stuff before, like off of like a bed or anything like that, like really tall, high beds. He's never jumped off of stuff like that, and he's never jumped onto them either. So he literally, like, we got here, and I think it was like maybe the second week of the breakup. He just jumped onto my mom's bed and just ran up to her and just started like licking her and just play biting and stuff. I was like, oh my god, that's just so crazy. Like he's learning so fast, and I really wish,
Easy.
really wish you could see him. And I told her she can come up here whenever she wants. Whenever she wants, I told her. It's her son too. It's only right. I'm sending in more subs over, man. Sorry, I was busy with my song the podcast this week. I didn't forget you. Just life is life. No, I understand that 100%, and I appreciate it, Tom. I really do. The fact that you're even helping me out. Most YouTubers wouldn't even do something like that. Like if I can actually get this to start making money, like I could actually just, I can change my whole life, everybody's life, and I really wish I could. I really wish I could. There's things in my mom's house that needs to be fixed up. I want to get her out of that house. She may not be my woman anymore, but it doesn't matter. I still think she should be out of that house, and that's only fair. Nobody should have to live with any of the shit that she's dealt with in that house. It's not fair at all. Like if I could actually make YouTube do things with money, I'd be able to get my own place again. And that's the thing that does suck. You know, I lost my place in this whole situation because I gave up my apartment because I wanted to be there with her permanently. She brought it up about me, staying one night, and or not staying, but like moving in. She brought it up one night, and I thought about it. It was like 2 weeks that I thought about it. And I was like, there's nowhere else I'd rather be than laying right next to you every single night. And just so you guys know, for this woman, I literally walked through snowstorms and rainstorms just to sleep next to her. Because there's nowhere else I wanted to be. Momo, what you doing, buddy? Let me see, where are you at here? Tonk at your last podcast was beast. Last one was also good. So yeah, thank you, beautiful. How are you today? I'm here, dealing with a lot of emotions, but I'm here, and every day I'm getting better, personally. Let me move you away from the AC unit so it's not just blowing into the mic the whole time. But every day I am getting better, I think. It's, Sarah and Tom, like, every day that I am getting better, with this whole situation, still even more so a sadness like in my heart grows because it's like the longing of wanting to be back with that person. It's killing me. It really is. I'm sure you. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm trying to read, and he's over here like biting my feet and shit. I love you. Oh, back chasing cats. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Professor, thank you for sharing. I hope letting it out helped you. The community. Yeah, letting talking about it does help. It does. Because the reason why I like talking about that special day for me, that beautiful day, because I feel like sorry, emotions again. Um, because I feel like she's such a unique and beautiful soul, and I feel like the whole world should know about her. I really do. I feel like the world is missing out on the most beautiful character ever developed, and that's why I love talking about her. Sure, it helps me, but I can tell the world and you guys can know how much she meant to me too. She would overdraft her bank account just to get me my favorite lemonade at the end of the night before she came home from work. She, she would get me my favorite lemonade every single night. She is such an amazing individual. So amazing. So many gifts all the time. She was so good at arts. She still is good at arts. I don't know why I said it like she's not anymore, but she's so amazing at art. That my work badge. She put the Dragon Ball, the 4-star Dragon Ball in it. She painted it on there, and then she used this material that's like clay that hardens, and she made me the 4-star Dragon Ball because I love Dragon Ball Z so much. That's the person I'm losing. That beautiful, beautiful individual. And she needs her time away, and that sucks. But when we get back together, I tell you what, I'm taking her fucking everywhere, man. I'm saving as much money as I can, so if that day ever does come, I can take her across the entire world if I could. And that, Tom, is why I want my channel to get bigger. So I can save that money. I can get that ring, and I can do that cruise toward Hawaii one day. That's my goal in life. It's like one of those situations when someone catches lightning in a bottle, I think she was that lightning for me. She's my lightning. I told her if the day that she feels that she's okay enough for us to be back together, and if she really, really missed me and Momo so much, I told her she only has to say 2 words: come home. And I told her I would be there faster. Told her I'd be there faster than lightning, and nothing in this world would stop me from making it to her. And I told her that was a promise. And I'm waiting so eagerly for those 2 words. You're a good man, I could tell. Don't give up. She loves you. You have a Momo. What's he doing?
He's eating something.
Momo. What are you doing, silly? Where's he at?
He's dating someone.
Hey, you don't eat that, buddy. That's a no-no. What's she doing? Yeah, I don't like crying in front of him because, like, he's still a puppy, so he'll go off those emotions. I don't want him to do that, so I try to keep as calm as I can. I can tell you again, don't give up, she loves you. So you just have to match her vibe. I'm here if you need female perspective. You know what, Sarah? I'll take that female perspective 100%. When I have some questions and stuff, I'll pop on stream, and if you're there, I'll ask. Thank you for that, man. She's a lucky woman. Tomcat, no doubt. Wish we could let her know that. You know how we do, Tomcat. He started unity through community. That's what I want to do too. And you know what? I hope you, Tom and Sarah, I hope you guys stay here as long as you possibly can. And hopefully one day I'll put her on stream and you guys can just talk to her yourself. Because, like I said, everybody needs to know about her. Truly an amazing human being. And I hate that she downs herself all the time, I really do, because she makes herself out to be such a horrible monster, and she just talks down on herself all the time, and that is not, okay for her. Especially when I know how amazing she truly is, even though she can't see it. She is a beautiful soul. She is an amazing individual. She is so caring, and she is so loving. And I can tell you that if she ever had the chance, she would give the shirt off of her back to somebody. And I know for a fact. Because there was a day that we came out of my apartment building, and an older lady, she had tripped. She tripped because the curb was angled in a weird way, and she busted her nose right onto the curb itself. And without even a second passing, my maid reaches into her bag, and she pulls out her dress and puts it on that lady's face to stop her from bleeding out because it was such a bad gash. That's the amazing person that I know. She's so cool. She's so cool. And I'm hoping, and I pray every morning and every night that I'll be able to go home to her one day soon. And man, I hope it's soon, because God, it's killing me not being home, especially missing my princess. And Princess is our dog Maggie, by the way, if you guys didn't know. We call her Princess because that's all the stuff. Like we get her a bunch of stuff, like a dog, female dog toys, or like princess or your fur majesty and stuff like that. So we just call her princess, and she is my princess.
Momo, get out.
You gotta get him quick. I'm telling you, get him quick. I'm telling you. I can't do this headset anymore. It just keeps sliding off. Sliding off. We built ours out here. Professor is a new one. We respect him and his flow out here. Really dig this guy. He's real, and you know how I feel about real ones. Tomcat's world stands with you. I appreciate that so much. And I appreciate everybody in your community that comes over. And you can tell them that I said it too. If at any point that they feel like they need somebody that they could talk to, I'm always here. I'll live stream every day or every other day. Everybody is more than welcome to come here and talk. Even if it's just with each other in the chat.
No, Mama, I love you.
Everybody's welcome.
No. No. Go away.
I appreciate
Go away.
that. For real.
Go away.
It helps. It helps having people in your corner. And when I tell people about her, I feel like that's just another person in her corner too, because she feels like she has nobody that really loves her other than her mom and her dad and sister. And that's not true. I'm her biggest fan, I promise. Her biggest fan, and I'm spreading the word about her every chance I get. No matter how many arguments we get in, no matter how sad we are, I'll never have anything terrible to say about her. And I'll always miss her. Always. I've been with my new girl almost a year now after my wife died. I was with two other women. It didn't work out, but this woman, she's going to be wife number 2 and the last one. What do you mean you can't see me cry? What do you mean by that? And I'm happy for you too, Tom. I really am. I hope it does work out, and I can't wait to hear your message or see your message in chat, and you say that it happened and you went through and you guys got married. I can't wait to hear that. I really can't. I mean, don't cry. No, it's okay to cry. You can cry because you're sad. You can cry because you're happy. Cry because you're excited. There's nothing wrong with crying. It doesn't make you any less of a man. Showing emotion means you care. Showing emotion means you care about it. Second grade. 36, single forever. Sorry, I have my vision. 36, single forever. Never been in a relationship. Really? Appreciate that, Tom. That's some real shit. And Ahmed, don't ever give up, man. Don't ever give up on love. There's somebody for everybody. You just gotta look. Find that person for you. For me, unfortunately, I'll be waiting for a while. But fortunately, I'm just waiting for my person. Right now, she's incubating, you know? She's like a little pupating butterfly. Or a pupating caterpillar about to be a butterfly. There you go. Whatever. Spreading her wings. She's flying. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Come here. Come here, handsome boy. What you doing in there? You being a good boy? You tearing stuff up? You being bad? What are you doing? Huh? You so quiet. You stalking them kitty cats? Huh? You being a little weirdo? Ow. Ahmed, I bet you got no content, no subs. I've been here 5 years, but you got over 3.1 uploads. Ow. Don't bite so hard, buddy. Hey, what you doing? What in Sim hell? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. IE is back. Alright, where are we at? What were we saying? Nago's channel. I can't imagine how you feeling. Team, Jesus. I can't imagine how you're feeling. Tom, people like you. Tom Gat's the boss. Can't honest. Go cry. YouTube about it. Go for it. It's just the gents busting each other's balls. All right. All right. We don't play out here. Get him, Tom. Hey, Tom, actually, do you watch CPP, Colorado Pet Patrol? Have you ever watched Colorado Pet Patrol? This guy's name is Tommy. He catches predators. Oh, you should check him out sometime. He is a very good individual. Very good individual. Unfortunately, the whole predator situation happened to his son, and that's why he fights for kids now. Truly a good-hearted individual, and I think he needs more attention as well. I mean, he's a big channel. There's tons of people that love him, but the stuff he does, like, for kids. Yeah, thank you. The stuff he does for kids is just really amazing. Like, he helps so much cleaning up the streets and getting those terrible people off the streets. Like, as you can imagine, um, I mean, it's not even about how many people you can get over there. Just anybody that doesn't know about him should know. Protect the kids, absolutely, yeah. Because as you can imagine, in my situation right now, the stuff that she has to deal with is because of people like that, and I can't stand people like that. So many bad things happen to her in her life. And it sucks so bad. Like, you don't understand. Like, if she had just told me stuff like that from the get-go, that bed would have been out that night. That shit would have been incinerated right there in the yard. And I would have went and got a brand new bed and put it in there. I'd have changed the entire house had I known the horrible stuff that had happened there. For real. Nobody should have to live with all of that disgustingness around them, tormenting them over and over again. Tomcats law respect. It's I genuinely do not like humans like that. I don't. It pisses me off so much. It really does. To ungodly levels. It makes me so angry. So angry just thinking about that, man. God, I wish I could tell her how much I really care. I really do, man. Oh my God, I do. But right now she needs her time away, so I need to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta not smother her. Like, I know I can't. And that's the thing. That's the hardest thing for me, Sarah, is that I care so much. So much that it's smothering her. And I feel awful for it. But, you know, that's my person. So how could I not care so much? And I try. I try as hard as I can. I do, and I know she sees that. It's just hard, man. Because I want to be there. Like, I texted her and I told her, like, if she ever needs anything at all, anything, just anything that could take off the smallest bit of weight on her plate, I would do it, without a doubt. I wouldn't even ask a second question. I would just do it. Professor, I meant no disrespect. Sarah and me, people don't hold back. No, it's no disrespect at all. You're standing your ground. You're standing on business. I understand that 100%. Do what you gotta do. Sit her down and let her know. You're right, Sarah. But I just don't know how to approach her with it and not seem like I'm smothering her or trying to overwhelm her with anything. I don't know how to. And she gets mad at me sometimes, and she's like, you know, you can't even stay in the same room with me without talking about us. And it's like, it's hard for me not to, you know? It's hard for me not to talk about us. The thing is, Sarah, is that the reason why it's hard for me to not talk about us when I'm in the same room with her is because in my mind and in my heart, that's all I want is us. You know, I don't want to talk to other people. I don't want to see other women. You know, and I miss her so much, but I don't know how to say that without making her mad or overwhelming her. And I want to talk about other stuff too. But it's like the only thing on my mind is that I'm losing my entire world. You know? I feel like I'm losing my entire world. I feel like I'm scared that she leaves and she doesn't come back. You know? Every time I've ever given somebody their space to do things or just feel okay, they never come back to me, and that's what terrifies me the most. Because I want to be with her so bad. I want to be right next to her for the rest of my life. If that's as a friend, then I'm okay with that too. I'd be foolish to just let her walk out of my life and go away forever because I couldn't get over the fact that we're not together anymore. Every night I wish that I could be laying right next to her. You know, I used to do this thing where I would like massage her head because she loves when her head's massaged. It feels like, you know, she can relax a lot more. It's not so much pressure on her head or her brain and shit like that. You know, and so I would sit there and I would sit there and I would massage her head until she fell asleep, and I would just whisper to her all the time, "You're amazing. You're beautiful. You are loved. You're so kind. You're caring. You are delightful." And I'd do that every single night if I could. Every single night if I could. I miss that so much. Let me check messages. Man, you gotta be nicer, man. There's no reason to be hateful. You cry if you continue. It's fine, man. It's fine. You know? It's okay to cry. Crying's good for you. It's healthy. Crying is development. It's showing that you care. Sarah, he handled already. Love you, sweetheart. God will love you always. Bad things happen to good people. See, bad things happen to good people, you say, but she's not a bad thing. Quite possibly, she's the greatest person I have ever met in my life. Probably one of the strongest as well. Definitely one of the strongest with what she's dealing with. Sorry, Professor, I made no disrespect. No, you're fine. You're A-okay. Sorry, sorry I'm not talking. I'm thinking about her. I miss her. I miss her a lot. Not a second goes by through my day that I'm not thinking about her, you know? And it puts a smile on my face from time to time. And sometimes I don't even notice. And I catch myself smiling and I think about everything and I'm like, things will be better. But it still scares me that I'll never have her, in my life again. That scares the hell out of me. I'd rather have her in my life in some way, shape, or form than not at all. And I really, 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 really want her back. Let's see. What's stopping you from telling her this and not us? Sorry, I just want to help. So is she? She's she's mentally ill and very emotionally unstable. So she doesn't like when I talk about me and her, like us together, and she doesn't like when I talk about the future because she doesn't even know if she's gonna have a future because of the whole sewer slide thing. So, and when I try to talk to her, I've tried to tell her these things before, and she just didn't want to hear it because it just made her sad. And it makes her sad because I know she wants to be with me, but she's just so unsure whether she wants to be alive, and that truly is a shame. Life is so precious. It is so rare. Life is so rare. And I hate so much that she thinks she has to do that, And I hope it doesn't ever come to that because I'm going to be able to hold her in my arms again and tell her that I missed her and I loved her. I can't wait for that day. Oh, man. My man is woos. Better stop these two fools. Have you tried telling her how you feel? I respect that. Thought you were leaving. Any fools be real. And I do want to tell her that. I do. I do. I miss the kisses. I miss getting a kiss from her every morning. Right before I go to work. I miss those kisses, bro. That singular kiss from her every morning. It just made my day a billion times better. And every time I got one, it was like nothing wrong could ever happen. Nothing. She made me feel like I was on top of the world even when she didn't have any love for herself. And that's not fair. I miss the shit out of her, man. I miss the shit out of her, and I really hope that she is okay. Oh, man. What you doing, buddy? My phone's about to die, guys, so I unfortunately got to end the live. But I love you all, and I thank every single one of you for being in my stream today and talking to me for 2 hours. For real. I respect you, Tom. And thank you again just for listening. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everybody for being here, and I hope that next time I have happier things to tell you. I do. And keep me in your prayers, and keep May in your prayers too. We're going through some really tough stuff right now, and we both could use a good pat on the back, you know? So I appreciate every single one of you who stayed here all day, and you talked and you listened. I appreciate every second of it. I truly do. You're all amazing people. And I hope that we can have a bigger community. I really do. I can't wait for that. Because I want to show her the amazing community that I built based on love, unity, and companionship. So, I love you, brother. I hope you. Me too. I love you too, Tom. Thank you. All right. I got to work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll do a stream tomorrow, but I'll try my best to get one out if I can. So, I'll see you guys around. Thank you guys for being here and for all the talking and all the help. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the day after. I am off. What is today? What is today? Tuesday. So yeah, I work Wednesday and I'm off Thursday and Friday. So I will see you all either tomorrow or Thursday and Friday, guaranteed. Both days. So I will see you all then. Bye-bye.